Hey YouTubers, Christopher Wanamaker here doing a new cooking recipe creation video of mine. It's an overall simple recipe. It just takes a little time to get it all together and created and let it simmer and all that. You can do this over on a pot on the stove, but we prefer to use a crock pot for this recipe. So what we're going to be creating is pretty much we're going to use Bear Creek Country Kitchen Cheddar Broccoli Soup Mix. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to take this. It requires 8 cups of water. We already have 6 in here. And so I'm going to add 2 more. So there's 8 total cups of water. And then we're going to add the soup mix, Cheddar Broccoli Soup Mix. Now, one thing I want to add to this, because I've had this issue with a few other people. The last time my mom made this, she just threw all the powder in and all at once, and she also then added the water. She kind of did it backwards. So a lot of people, and even my younger brother, last Thanksgiving, did something similar with a pot on the stove. There were 2 cups of water already in the pot, and he added 2 bags of instant mashed potatoes and just, threw it in there and dumped it all in at once. And when you do that, when it comes to a powdered substance and you don't slowly stir it in with the water, it clumps up. That's where you get major powdered clumps in any kind of powder food material. So the proper way to mix in any kind of powdered, whether it be soup mix, instant mashed potatoes, oatmeal, especially cream of wheat or malto meal, so you don't get clump oatmeal, powdered clump oatmeal that you bite into, and then there's this dry thing of oatmeal mix or whatever, or dry mix of instant mashed potatoes, is that you've got to slowly stir in the powder, in there and mixed in with the liquids. So don't just drop it all in all at once. Slowly, as you slowly add a little bit, stir it in a little bit, stop, add a little bit more. This is how you get smooth, whether it be soup with no major clumps, or actual mashed potatoes, perfect made oatmeal. You don't get clumps. You add a little at a time, and you stir it in. So, almost done. This whole bag is for a serving of 8. It's a family size. So it'll probably last me and my mom, 2 meals a day worth for 2 to 3 days. Now it's not just, I'm not doing just cheddar broccoli. There are other ingredients I'm going to be adding. And I'm just about finished stirring it all in. It's a big bag, so it takes a second. Can use a spoon or something to mix it in. The directions on the back specifically say use a whisk. Okay, so let's stir it in the last little bit. Good stir. Okay. So all the cheddar broccoli soup mixture is now in there, stirred in really well, nice and slowly. I'm going to add a little bit of black pepper. I'm going to add a little of Johnny's seasoning salt. I'm going to add a little bit of minced garlic. And I add a little bit of minced onion. Okay. I'm going to stir that in. Now we're going to put the lid on it. We're going to let it sit for about the next 60-90 minutes. on low, and then once that time has passed, we're going to get into the next part. I'm going to add shrimp, and then chopped up portobello mushrooms, and then one other thing that you could add for seasoning is a season of dill, the suggestion my mom made, but you don't have to. And then also, I was thinking about this, and well, like, what else other than, you know, shrimp? I do the, you know, tail removed, deveined, peeled shrimp. And so I'm going to throw that in. I'll throw in mushrooms. You could do a variety of different type of tail off, peeled, deveined shrimp instead of just one like size, where they do small ones, big ones. You do a variety of them. I would even maybe suggest chopped up celery might be a good idea to add to something like this. And then maybe even a variety of different types of you know, consumable, edible mushrooms as well. So, you know, so that's it for this part until this is ready to add. Okay, now we're going to add a few additional ingredients. Be cooking the cheesy broccoli soup mixture in a crock pot for the past hour. And now we're going to add a few additional ingredients. I'm going to add, specifically this type is Argentinian red shrimp, peeled and deveined, raw tail off, and they're kind of large shrimp. Like I said, you could add multiple different types of shrimp, add different size shrimp. I would, for this being in a soup, I would recommend being peeled, deveined, and the raw tail is off, so it's not a hard tail within a soup, so you can eat the whole thing. So I'm adding all the shrimp, and then I'm adding some pre-cut up good amount of portobello mushrooms. So, and I'm going to stir these in as well. Okay. Now I'm gonna maybe add a little bit more seasoning, pepper, a little more seasoning salt, a little bit more minced onion and minced garlic. Let it sit for at least 30 minutes, maybe even up to an hour, and then it should be fully ready to dish up, serve, and eat. Alright, now we're just finishing up. It should be fully ready to eat. So going to stir it up and serve it up. So once again, this is cheddar broccoli made soup, and then we added a couple different seasonings and added sliced up portobello mushrooms and large peeled no tail deveined shrimp. And now we're time to serve it up. Do up a bowl, and then I'll show you guys real quick. Really, really good. I'm not a huge soup person, but I really like this one. It just, you know, one time my mom made her cheddar broccoli soup, added some seasonings, and I'm like, you know, it'd be make this even better because I'm a bit of a creative cook. Is add some mushrooms and add some shrimp, and we had some, and so we did that and let it cook in there a little longer, and we both seriously loved it. Like I said, the only thing I can really think of that could possibly enhance this is add a variety of different sized shrimp, and then maybe a variety of different edible mushrooms, and possibly slice up some celery as well. Have little pieces of celery in here if you want something that's a little more chewy. second. All right. And there we go. There's the end result. It is really good and it is really tasty. So that's all I have for this new recipe video. Hope you like it. If you do, hit like, hit subscribe, make any comments, hopefully positive. And you all have happy holidays and take care. All right, bye.